Hey everyone, it's Anna here at Dee's with a beautiful new swag kit. We've gotten lots of great items in the last week and we're going to be showing them to you, and these items are going to be great for now and all summer long when you start to take down your Easter and you want to have something bright with a little bit of color in your house. First up is this gorgeous blue hydrangea swag kit we're going to do. It's using this stem and it is so beautiful. It's nice and large. So today we're just going to use one. We don't need to mix two stems to get a bigger look, but look how pretty it is. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. It's got a lighter green leaf. It's got some berries, some ferns, all kinds of twigs, and it's going to be perfect to make a swag, whether you're going to attach it to a pre-made wreath that you have or even use it on the top of a lantern. The other thing I love about these is you could even set this in a bookcase, down a dining room table, maybe even on your coffee table, tucked into a tray. It's just gonna look really nice. With these stems though, they are a little bit thicker of a stem at the bottom, so you're definitely gonna wanna use some nice strong wire cutters, and definitely check out, we are now offering on our website the tabletop stem cutter that we have. This one is super heavy duty. It's not something you can just get and set on your table, like your kitchen table. You're gonna have to attach it. So if you have a nice workbench, we screw it into our table. That way it's nice and secure when you go to chop it. And these are now gonna be available on shopdeeslouisville.com. I'm gonna show you how to use it real quick. You're gonna put your stem into the cutter, push it all the way to the back, and then you're definitely gonna need to use some force on it. But when there's so many wires in there, you might have to do it a few times, but you're just gonna push down, kind of pull on that stem, and it's gonna chop it so much easier than using wire cutters. There we go. It's very nice for bigger things like this when you need to chop through that thick stem. So now we're ready to add our ribbon. I'm just gonna fluff out the stem a little bit. Like normal, I'm gonna pull some greenery towards the bottom if you're doing a wreath, towards the top if you're doing a lantern. I'm gonna set this aside and make my bow, and then we're gonna wire it right on there. So for today's ribbon, for this one, that blue is a little tricky on the hydrangea. It's not like a bright blue, it's kind of like a dusty, it's got a little bit of green in it. So I chose this really nice, pretty gray with the white stripe running through it. And this ribbon's so nice, it stands up really well. And we're just gonna do a piece of that one, so just a ½ yard. I'm gonna go on and cut the end. And then I also chose this really nice green moss dot. It's just a pretty shade and it ties in the leaves really nicely, but it also coordinates with that blue really nicely. So we're gonna do £1 yard of that. We're just gonna make a couple loops right on top of that gray. And now you're ready to tie it off. I'm just gonna tie it into a knot, and then I'm gonna attach it to my stem. So if you're doing it on the lantern, I'm gonna show you that first. You're just gonna wanna put it up to the lantern, go right below that first big hydrangea bud, leave your long tails going down, so then that way, when you go to twist it onto your lantern, your tails trail down the front of the lantern. So let's see here. I'm just gonna adjust a little bit, pull it off to the side. Look how beautiful that is. It's a nice bigger topper for a lantern, so it works great if you have a medium size. Perfect, really pretty. I'm also gonna show it to you on the moss wreath. So you're gonna do the exact same thing, but when you go to twist that bow on, you're gonna twist it on the opposite way. So you're gonna take your stem, turn it back the other way. You're gonna attach the bow right above that big hydrangea bloom, twist it on, and then you're ready to twist it onto your wreath. The moss wreath that I'm using here is available on shopdeeslouisville.com separately. These are great if you like the look of the smooth, kind of more modern look. This is a great option, and you can easily just twist things on and off however you like. So this kit for the hydrangea swag is going to be available up on shopdeeslouisville.com. Go check it out and get yourself one today.